Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Gina. I thought today, since we are all still shut in and all that good stuff, I would show you a good meal that you could make for yourself, for your kids, for your family, whoever's at your household. I know a lot of parents I've heard, my sister, some of my friends that have kids at home, they say their kids are eating them out of house and home right now because they're home all the time and, they're bored and all they can do is eat because they can't go to Walmart, they can't go to the park, they can't go anywhere that they really enjoy going. So all that's left to do is to sit home and eat. So today I'm going to do an egg salad recipe. If you can find eggs in your area, which I know is hard to come by right now, that would be a quick, easy, relatively cheap meal if they're not $2 or $3 a dozen. I wouldn't know. And yes, my hands have been washed. And the only people in the house are my husband and I really, because of that, I don't fear really touching my face because we're shut in right now in New York. We live in upstate New York. We're not in the New York City metro area. However, we are in upstate and we still have thousands of cases around us. We've got several in our county, and because of that and my breathing issues and the fact that I'm diabetic and I'm a little chunky, we have decided to listen to our governor and to listen to other medical experts and stay home. Now, the noise you hear in the background is my washing machine going. I know that it's a little annoying, but I still have to do laundry. Anyway, I have already boiled and peeled a dozen eggs here, and I put those into my Instant Pot earlier, and so you can hard boil an egg, a dozen eggs actually, in like 5 minutes. The actual setting on there is for 3. I choose to do 5 just to make sure that they are truly hard boiled. I drain them in my sink in a colander and that kind of thing. The other thing I needed the Instant Pot for, since I was going to have it out, I decided to go ahead and use it, rinse it out, and put my chicken in there. I have whole chicken right now. 2 of them actually, thanks to our local food pantry. They were nice enough to be able to get us a couple of whole chickens, folks, and therefore I wanted to use the Instant Pot a couple of times this morning. My sister got me that for Christmas, and she got me the, I guess, deluxe model. It's a big one, and all I know is it's a lifesaver, and I can put 2 chickens in there, possibly 3. At a time. You don't need liquid in there. If any of you have ever canned chicken, you will know that if you are cooking chicken or canning chicken in a pressure cooker type deal, it will create its own juice. Anyway, that is in right now, and it still has a few minutes left. So in the meantime, I'm going to do the egg salad and get that going so it can go in the refrigerator, and it will be good for sandwiches for the next, week. So one thing you're going to need is boiled eggs. Whether you boil them or you buy them already boiled at the store. Now, I choose to not sit and hand chop everything. I'm using a potato masher. This is just an old school potato masher. And I just use that. And yes, it takes a little bit of arm strength and a little bit of patience. But, if you keep at it, it's actually, that way you don't have to clean cutting boards, knives, all this, that, and the other. Unless you want to sit there and cut them up by hand, by all means, go for it. Also, be careful. I've got a small bowl here because this is the size I can find. That right now I can find a bowl and a lid. I can make this work. And I've already Clorox wiped my counters as well this morning. Things like that I'm sure already needed to be done. I do that at least a couple times a day right now. I am either spraying it down with a disinfecting spray and using microfiber cloths, or I'm using the Lysol type wipes. Now mine are the Walmart brand, but they work, you know. They're all basically the same. They have to be comparable, or, you know, I mean, I guess all that's regulated by the FDA or somebody such as that. Now, don't ask me about all that because I don't know about it. I think they should be regulated by the FDA or someone if they're making any kinds of claims of killing bacteria and germs and all that on your counters or your sinks or, you know, whatever. But anyway, like I said, this just takes a couple minutes. I'll try to get mine fairly well. As egg goes everywhere all over my clean counter, but that's fine. And anyway, I've already set out the rest of my ingredients, folks. This is mashed up well enough for my husband and I. You don't have to have it super, super fine. Now, I know the kind you buy at the store. It is, you know, chopped up really fine already. They have things that will do that for them. I don't. And I'm not going to sit here half the day mashing on eggs for egg salad when we could easily chew through this. We are not little babies that you have to work on choking, nor do we have little babies in the house. If I did, I would sit here and I would mash that stuff up till it was really fine and they had no problem, you know, with it and that kind of thing. Now, the first things I'm going to show you is my ingredients. I had the eggs. They were already boiled, peeled. If you need something on that, let me know, and I will do a video if you want me to show you how to boil and peel eggs. I started with salt, ground black pepper, light mayonnaise, Duke's Light mayonnaise, some mustard, and I also add a little vinegar because I kind of like mine a little tart. I'm a little, one of those people that likes stuff a little sour. Now, I just always start with a little bit or a lot of salt. Y'all know me. I love me some salt. I haven't made some salt yet that I hadn't liked. I like my stuff with a lot of pepper. From those of you who can guess, I'm not originally from New York State. And the region I'm from, we kind of like our food a little bit on the spicy side, or at least a lot of us do. Now, since this mustard is already in a squirt bottle, just go ahead and squirt some mustard in there. Mostly that's for color. It's not necessarily for tons of flavor, because that's what the vinegar's for. And yes, there is vinegar in mustard. I am aware of that. I just like vinegar. Now, I know Duke's mayonnaise is not in a lot of places. I actually got this light mayonnaise last summer when I was home visiting my family, because it is extremely difficult to find Duke's mayonnaise up here in the area that I am in. I finally found some at our local Family Dollar. And thank you, Family Dollar, for having that, because Duke's and Miracle Whip or Hellman's, those are the ones that I would normally go to for mayonnaise. Kraft will work in a pinch. And yeah, I know that stuff with the olive oil is much better for you. I get it. It's healthy. However, I've had to use it before because we've gotten it at the food pantry, but this time, because I was buying, I got the kind that Gina tends to like. And my husband doesn't complain about that kind of stuff. You know, to him mayonnaise is mayonnaise, no matter what brand it is. Now, my mayonnaise is has worked, and so's the mustard, and it's actually wet enough at this point. It's going to hold together. It's going to be all right. Now, I always add a little extra vinegar. My mom would be the first to tell you, I like food spicy and sour. A cap or two full. I'll put a little extra, obviously. But I have always been one of those people that likes stuff a little tart. I can pop in them, lemon heads or Sour Patch Kids or any of those and not have a problem. Now, I'm doing the smell test, y'all. I have to smell that. Secondly, I've got to take the gum out of my mouth. Now, get me a small spoon. I'm going to taste this. The spoon you're tasting with, do not put this back into your food unless you're the only person that's going to be eating the food, because you're going to crawl. Also, it's not good to put a spoon or fork back into food that you're cooking, because you have bacteria in your mouth and you're going to contaminate your food even if you are the only one eating it. So anyway, I'm just going to taste this, see if it needs more of anything. I hit it about right. Now, it's about sour enough and got enough mayonnaise and salt and pepper in there for me. Now, a lot of people, that's a basic egg salad, which is good enough for me. Other people will add in things like pickles, celery, onions, olives, any of that stuff. I've seen all that added to egg salad. Go ahead if you like it. I mean, if that's what you like, go right ahead. I like pickles in mine. I really do. However, this time I thought I'd just do a basic recipe and give you the ideas of other things that you could use to put in there. In fact, in mine, I probably got a little bit more pepper than my husband will like. However, it's fine for me. Let the flavors stir. It will get better. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I appreciate all of my viewers. Thank you so much. And I will bring you some more recipes soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.